There is a male that I was picking up that was more of a protective, like he is very, like when I picked him up, he was very protective over this female. The female's still here, the male's passed. I feel that this was either her father or grandfather coming through. And I was picking up like a tab.
Her name's Taburr.
Okay. Do you need a, let's get the mic so we'll have it all on video. Is that okay? Thank you, Jessica. This is my artist, by the way. She does amazing work. She is at this moment for the second book. She's sketching all the visions and stuff that I have. First thing that he asked is he wants to know how her hand is doing. So I don't know.
She went to the doctor and it's still not good. They keep telling her, oh, it's just going to get better, and she's trying to find a different doctor.
Bless her heart.
To get it fixed.
So it
yeah.
makes sense with the hand.
She has a growth in her tendon.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
that's some
And
serious.
she's been to the doctor, and they keep running around. So yeah.
Goodness gracious. Well, let her know that. So this is just a little details, a little validation that hey, I do know what's going on in the world with her. So let her know that he's concerned about her hand, and is just validation that hey, I'm here. I still know. He's wanting to talk about her medical issues. He keeps talking about how like she had an anxiety attack not too long ago, and he was beside her the whole time. So she always questions if he's really there or whatever. It's his energy. This is the way I see it, and everybody has their own beliefs, but I feel that you either go to like heaven or hell. That's how I feel, that you are either, but I feel that what I pick up is energy, okay? So I feel that his energy is with her a lot. So let her know that she doesn't have to question anymore. Oh, it's not fair. Like he hears her say it all the time. It's not fair. I want my daddy here. Why can't he be here? He's the one who calmed me down. I can hear it. And he needs her to know that he was holding her hand the entire time during the anxiety attack. And then she felt an ease, like it was like a...
That happened the other night.
It did.
She was having some, her and her daddy share a disease.
Mhm.
It's schizophrenia.
It's yeah.
And it gets to her sometimes. And the other night, just out of the blue, she just had a panic attack.
Mhm.
And she went into the laundry room and she just spoke to her daddy, and all of a sudden she said she just felt like everything she was angry about just floated away, and she doesn't understand it.
It was because he was there with her, holding her hand through it. So let her know that he was there for that time. He's always been there, but she's hard-headed like her daddy, she says.
Yes.
So that was him. He's always been there, and she says it all the time. Why can't you be here? You would be the one to give me the advice. You would be the one to calm me down. He's always been there. But I guess it was just her moment to let him calm her down. Mm-hmm. So let her know that, that he was the one that was calming her down the other day. He keeps saying that he is so sorry. He is so sorry. And he needs her to know that, how sorry he is. He is very protective of her, I feel. He knows her struggles. If someone questioned about her being a mother, he says, you are a good mother, and the rumors or whatever that's going around, he needs her to know that she is a good mother and that he's always there for her. Does this make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
She's always questioned herself.
Mm-mm. He's very proud of her too, because she does things and goes, I wonder if that'll make my daddy proud. It does.
Yeah.
So let her know that answers your question. Also, I don't know what this is. It shows him giving flowers to an R initial. So I don't know if maybe he had a love that was an R.
Lolita, her mom.
Perfect. Okay. That's just validation to show that he is giving flowers to her, and he's wanting to know how she's doing and that he still loves her, and he's very sorry.
She's doing really good.
Good. Now, has she moved on? Because he's talking
Yes.
about how that's what he wanted.
Yes.
Okay, good. But it's just validation for, to show his past life, though, that he did love her. And that he didn't always say it like he should have, and he's very sorry. Okay, there's another male stepping forward. I'm getting like a Fuller,
Justin Fuller.
Okay,
It was her best friend.
okay. There is an older male around him, and he is saying that it's like, and this sounds crazy, it's like Albert, like I'm getting Albert. And so I don't know if there's an Albert that's passed, or if he's mentioned Albert, but there is an older male that's near him. Also, he is mentioning, I don't see her, that doesn't mean that she's there, but I'm hearing him say Dorothy, and so I don't know if he knows of a Dorothy, or, but I'm hearing Dorothy.
I don't know her grandparents' name.
Okay, let me know, because
Okay.
that's, so when you talk to them, if you decide to give them this message, let them know that I'm hearing Dorothy, and then that there's an older male, Albert, or Albert, but I'm thinking that it's like Albert.
Okay.
Albert is smiling and says that he's okay, but then someone is either mentioning like a Marie or Mary, so also that's being mentioned too. Now, the month of November was getting brought up, and he also had flowers, but it was for a girl, and he says to tell her that he loves her, and it was like a lace, not Albert, but Justin.
Lacey, his girlfriend before he got.
Okay. Let him know that he, still validates her for him, because, okay. Also, he will be with her in the month of November. So I feel that that was like special for her, maybe her birthday or something, or maybe it was their anniversary or something like that in the month of November. But I guarantee you it's something to do with the month of November with her. And that is when he'll be with her in spirit.
Okay.
Also, there's something connection, it's either the Albert or him, but it's June. So I feel that there was something to do with June with him. It's either a birthday or a death in June. So we have the Dorothy, the Albert in the month of June. And he's also talking about, I can keep saying initial BS, and I feel that it's kids to start with the name B. So I don't know if he had kids or maybe some nieces or nephews that had the initial B. But when you find out, just let me know, because it'll bother me. I wish you could have been here. Yeah. So this was her best friend?
Yeah, that was like her, best friend she went everywhere with.
Man. Also, a
Teddy Bell.
was getting brought up, okay. He says, I'm all right. Let everybody know, I'm okay. But he's bringing up the initial D.
Darla.
And he says, he's watching over him always. So let him know that he's okay. Was that mine? I feel there was like a tattoo of some sort with him. So let him know that, it's just a little validation. It's like, hey, it's me. But let him know that he's okay. It's a little reunion going on up there. Who was the D again? The D was being brought up?
Darla was Teddy Bell's wife, and she's having some hard times.
Okay. Let her know that he was validating her and that he's okay.
Okay.
Okay.